Hello there. Welcome to my bedroom, and you're sitting on my belly. Things here are going good. I have my best friend Leonard. He is staying a couple nights. I think he's worried about me, but I keep assuring him that I'm fine. I just have a cough, and my doctor and nurse, they didn't seem to be too concerned about it, so I'm not letting it bother me either. Um, what else is going on? There's not a whole lot going on right now in my life because I did start physical therapy yesterday. I don't know if I talked about that yesterday or not. So I know I did my video kind of early. But I actually had 2 sessions with 2 different companies. Amerigroup kind of screwed up. I can only choose one. I'm going to choose Miss Virginia. I think she's going to be the toughest. So I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but I am so determined to get off my fat ass and get back into the swing of life. Next month is Louis Weekend, which is a really, really fun weekend, especially the show of shows. Our club, the Big Men's Club, they always do such a fantastic job. We got some really creative, talented people in our group. And people who just aren't afraid of making fools out of themselves. I, unfortunately, have never got to do the show of shows mainly because of health issues. But I have been a couple times, and I really did have a good time. Kippy does a great job at the whole dance numbers and coming up with the routines. Ben's great at coming up with the costumes. Everybody sort of does their part, and I would really like to surprise them and just sort of show up. At least I hope it would be a nice surprise. I think a few would be like, eh, whatever. But I think Ben and a couple others would be like, hey, Dominic's here. That would be, I'd really like that. But plus, I haven't been to any kind of events or anything in years. So this would be a nice surprise for them and for me. But it's the end of the month of next month. It's like a week after Mardi Gras. So I don't know. I probably won't make it, but it is a goal. My real goal is to be able to go to church Easter Sunday. That might be able to do. We'll have to see. But I would really like to be able to go to Easter services. I still have people coming by here all the time asking, when are you going to be back at church? When are you going to be back at church? I don't know if it's that it's me that they want back, or the cook, Dominic, that will be back. Well, I hate to tell them, but I'm not going to be doing any cooking for a while. Especially the junk, like brownies or cookies. If that's what they're hoping for, they're going to be out of luck, because I'm doing really good diet-wise. I know you can't tell, but I really am. I'm having slim fasts for breakfast and lunch, and sometimes not even for lunch, like today. It's already 4:30 or something like that. So, I'll just skip it today. If Leonard would ever get home, I might have like a sugar-free pudding or a little bowl of fruit. But, I don't know what to say. I am doing my best. Today we are going to change it up a little bit from salad and chicken or chicken and salad. I do mean baked rotisserie chicken. I'm actually getting burnt out on it. So today we're going to make sloppy joes using ground turkey and that all-natural sloppy joe stuff. It has like no sugar and all that type of stuff. So it's halfway good for you. And we're going to serve it on whole wheat buns. Um, so that should be, you know, kind of good for us. And we are going to take a couple of sweet potatoes and cut them up into planks and bake them in the oven like fries. It's in one of my diet recipe books. And sweet potatoes are like really, really, really good for you. And these you use a little bit of olive spray and just sprinkle some, you know, garlic powder or onion flakes, you know, whatever you want on them. And hopefully they'll turn out good. We'll see. Or we might just bake, you know, each other of us a whole sweet potato. But I don't know. I'm willing to give it a try. Yesterday we did have red beans and rice, but we used brown rice instead of the white rice, and we used the low-fat sausage instead of the regular sausage. It was about twice as expensive, but hopefully it'll do some good. Because you can't just eat salad and chicken every day. I'm getting a little burnt out on that, and that's the last thing I need to do is get burnt out on something. So I am starting to look at other recipes and other diet stuff, just so I don't get too burnt out. My sister is supposed to be sending me some stuff to make like breakfast shakes with. Some kind of diet powder. I hope she does, because I am kind of, you know, looking forward to it. Plus, Slim Fast is expensive, even the store brand. But Slim Fast, if you are out there listening, please feel free to send me a couple cases. I tried to get Assure, but the only way Medicaid will pay for Assure is if I'm drinking it down my nose. They wouldn't just, you know, I can't just get a doctor's prescription for it. I gotta be like, you know, on the starvation side of things, and nobody's gonna believe that I'm on the starvation side of things. Last night about 3 o'clock in the morning, my stupid medical alert thing came on and was like, "It is time to do a check. Lon Barsiga Lupia. Please call in and make a check on your system." I did call them. I called them a few names. I mean, there was no reason for it to go off that early in the morning. I mean, I could understand if it was like at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. But like at 3:45? No, there was no reason for it to go off. The woman's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Well, yeah, you should be. I mean, I have a hard enough time sleeping as it is." But whatever. I mean, everything is good. Yeah, my room's a mess. That's the only 3 pills that I am taking now. When I went into the hospital, I was taking about 12. Now I'm taking 3, and I have an inhaler. I still don't think I agree with everything he took me off of, such as the water pill and the blood thinner. That still seems a little odd. But when my doctor was here, he tested my blood, and everything was good still. So he says if it starts, you know, thickening up too much, he'll put me back on them. But as of right now, I mean, things are good. So, well, everybody out there, do take care. Stay thin if you are. Get thin if you're not. and only if you want to. I mean, I'll never be thin, I know that. But I would like to get to how I can walk again, so I can travel again. I mean, I miss traveling. I was getting now, I mean, between my two exes, we were traveling quite a bit. Guy mostly for pleasure, and the one we don't speak of for business mostly. Well, business on his side. But in the last, 6, 7 years, I've pretty much been stuck at home. And I would like to get down to a normal, reasonable weight. Somewhere in the 225, 250 range. I don't think I've been that small since high school. Maybe when I lived in D.C. Maybe. But we'll see. But you all do take care. Know that you're in my thoughts and prayers. And subscribe and like if you like.